Hello, this is Monica Rahar and welcome to World This Week by Latest Laws. This is our weekly program, so subscribe and press the bell icon to get notified. Let's start with significant developments before the Supreme Court of India. The Honorable Apex Court has appointed a committee of 3 senior judges to discuss court's functioning in lockdown and future action with bar. The court has directed the central government to convene a meeting between the officials from Delhi, Uttar Pradesh and Haryana to end the chaos over Delhi borders. The Supreme Court, in its recent judgment, has held that if an abduction is followed by a murder, it raises a presumption that the abductor is the murderer. A plea was held in the Apex Court seeking direction to the centre to make a representation to China and the World Health Organization and seek information on COVID-19 to facilitate in developing an effective antidote for the virus. The Supreme Court has denied issuing direction to the state of Uttrakhand to change its capital to Gairsaina and also to admit or declare Pratapnagar as a new district. Supreme Court has reiterated in two-tier arbitration agreement the foreign arbitral award can be executed. Let's proceed with Delhi High Court. The Delhi High Court has directed the central and the Delhi government to give data on migrant workers available with them as of June 1 and detail the procedure being followed for contractor or employers to register such migrant workers. No discrimination between ration and non-ration card holders in distributing food grains. Summits Delhi government. High Court hopes scheme to be continued post-lockdown. Honda Motors has approached the High Court accusing Hero Electric Vehicles of copying its design and seeking to stop the Indian company from selling the Dash electric scooter. The High Court has granted bail to an under trial in concern to the Delhi riots, observing that remit of the court is to dispense justice in accordance with law and not to send message to the society. The High Court has granted relief to the 1984 anti-Sikh riots convict by allowing his plea seeking interim suspension of sentence for 3 months on medical grounds. The Delhi High Court has ordered a company to stop using the mark Dettol for manufacturing and selling its hand sanitizers, saying it infringes the trademark and logo of well-known antiseptic Dettol. Now here are some of the developments before Bombay High Court. The High Court of Bombay has held that in the case of literary work, copyright extends not only to expression of core idea but also to its theme, plot and storyline. High Court has issued to all trustees of PM CARES Fund a notice and also to the Union Government asking them to submit details of the amount collected and utilization of the funds. Next segment is of Punjab and Haryana High Court. The General House of Punjab and Haryana High Court has passed resolution regarding resumption of work by starting physical hearing in the High Court and in all courts in the state of Punjab, Haryana and Chandigarh. Non-payment of school fee will not result in denial of education or any adverse consequence to the student, said the High Court while dispensing of a PIL. An employee of Mansa Court will face a trial for the allegedly scandalizing judiciary by posting videos criticizing judges on the social networking site. High Court decided decade-old heritage claim over Rs 20,000 crore property of erstwhile Raja of Faridkot. Let's have a look at Allahabad High Court. The Allahabad High Court has ordered immediate release of Tablighi Jamaat members from quarantine centers. Now let's take up Patna High Court. The Patna High Court in its recent judgment has held that if it gets proved that the appellant has been falsely implicated on the basis of facts, then bail application can be allowed. The next segment is of Orissa High Court. Even as video sharing app TikTok has drawn severe criticism for inappropriate or offensive content, the Orissa High Court has castigated the social media platform for demonstrating a degrading culture and stressed the need for strict regulation of the platform to save youngsters from its negative impact. The other segment of this news update is other significant developments which needs to be mentioned. Britain and said a confidential legal issue was holding up the extradition of business tycoon Vijay Mallya to India, but that it is seeking to deal with it as soon as possible. Cabinet approves ordinance to promote barrier-free interstate trade in agriculture. Kerala pregnant elephant death matter. Police lodges an FIR against unidentified people. Charge sheet against P. Chidambaram and son in INX Media money laundering case. Now let's proceed with international updates. The state of Arizona has filed a lawsuit against Google alleging that the digital media company is collecting location data from its users illegally and without their approval. US state has sued Google over allegations of deceptive and unfair location tracking. In a win to #MeToo movement, Chinese parliament has codified sexual harassment by law. An international coalition of labor unions has filed a complaint against McDonald's alleging systematic sexual harassment of its employees around the world. Brazilian president has joined rally against Supreme Court. Judges warn that democracy is at risk. Now let's proceed with intellectual property rights. Ford sued for copyright infringement by New York-based Free Play Music. Trademark application for Jurassic World Aftermath game filed by Universal Studio. Bombay folk song composer accuses singer or rapper Badshah for plagiarism. Now let's proceed to our last segment, the human rights law. US cop who knelt on handcuffed black man's neck arrested, charged with third-degree murder. Hungary bans legal recognition of its transgender citizens, amend sex category to sex at birth. That's all we have for this week. Thank you very much for being with us. We hope this was a productive session for all of us. Until we come up with our next video, stay tuned and take care of yourselves.